why I said Nightmare Fredbear is one of the animatronics with the stomach mouth. You know what else? Nightmare. Animatronic classification, also Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, UCN. Location, crying child's bedroom. Nightmare is the ultimate challenge of FNAF 4, who appears after the animatronics. Also, just like Golden Freddy from the first game, his jump scare is also static. And unfortunately doesn't crash your game, but just starts you back from the beginning. Just like the old video games of the 80s and a little bit of the 2000s. Well, all the way up that time, plus trap. Animatronic classification, Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, UCN, Not Wanted. Location, crying child's bedroom. Plus trap is actually seen by a player when he's sitting on the chair. Yeah, he just sits there on a chair, doesn't scare you. It might be to me the scariest animatronic of most of the animatronics. Also, Rocket Gaming made a song about him called, you guessed it, Lullaby Dies. Jacko Bonnie. Animatronic classification, Jacko like Jacko or Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, and Help Wanted. Location, crying child's bedroom. Jacko Bonnie is actually a reskin of the regular Nightmare Bonnie. Jacko Bonnie also is the first animatronic you see in the FNAF 4 Halloween update. Jacko Chica. Animatronic classification, Jacko or Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, UCN, and Help Wanted in Special Delivery. Location, crying child's bedroom. Anyways, Jacko Chica is another Halloween update character. The pumpkin actually replaces the cupcake. Also, Jacko Chica, some reason, is one of the forms of Chica that actually has a voice. Regular Chica is one of the only ones without a voice. Nightmare. Animatronic classification, Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, UCN. Location, crying child's bedroom. Nightmare Mangle actually replaces Foxy in the Halloween update. He also hides in the closet. Nightmare Balloon Boy. Animatronic classification, Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, UCN, and Help Wanted. Location, crying child's bedroom. Nightmare Balloon Boy looks like Balloon Boy ever hit puberty. I mean, look how big he is. Well, Nightmare Balloon Boy, you may know, is the only version of Balloon Boy with hands. Claws for hands. Anyways, he replaces Plush Trap and changed the fun with Plush Trap to fun with BB. Nightmarian. Now we move on to Nightmarian, also known as Nightmare Puppet. Animatronic classification, Nightmare. Appearance, FNAF 4, World, UCN, and Help Wanted. Location, the crying child's bedroom. Now we'll move on to the final Nightmare animatronics. Well, almost. Anyways, does not say about Nightmare, except he replaces Nightmare in the Halloween update. And he's actually the tallest version of the puppet. Well, the puppet was pretty Anyways, unfortunately, no, he also, just like Nightmare and Golden Freddy before him, his jump scares. Okay, Fredbear. Animatronic classification Spring Lock. Appearance FNAF 4 World and Just UCM. Location Fredbear's Family Diner. Fredbear is actually one of two characters that actually not seen in the 3D form. In fact, he has two designs. Well, 2.5 he counted his adventure appearance. His first appearance he is an 8-bit form. And he's imagined what people imagine him look like a fixed version of his Nightmare counterpart until they saw his appearance in UC and realized he's just a Golden Freddy reskin. His last appearance, he got to only be unlocked by an Easter egg. Spring Body. Animatronic classification Spring Lock. Appearance FNAF 4 and Only World. And yes, originally was gonna appear in Help Wanted. Location Fredbear's Family Diner. Okay, so Spring Body is actually practically the last animatronic on the fourth game. He also reappeared in the cover of the book Into the Pit. And unfortunately, he's the only Spring Lock with merchandise. Oh, poor Fredbear. No merchandise for him. He has a plushie. Well, Fredbear sort of merchandise, but you know what I mean. Circus Baby. Animatronic classification. Fun Time. Appearance. System location. UCN. Help Wanted. Express Delivery. Location. Circus Baby's Entertainment Rental / Circus Baby's Pizza World. So Circus Baby was originally the mascot of her own restaurant, Circus Baby's Pizza World. You may not notice that. It's why your eyes green. Well, it's because of haunting William Afton's daughter, Elizabeth, when her eyes were originally blue. You can see her 8-bit form, and of course, in the game Special Delivery. Yes, you. Anyways. Bora. Animatronic classification, Fun Time. Circus Baby is the only animatronic that has a claw that she uses a little later on. Don't know why. Bora. Animatronic classification, Fun Time. Appearance, system location, UCN, and Special Delivery. Location, Circus Baby's Pizza World / also Circus Baby Entertainment and Rentals. Bora actually is the only animatronic that actually grows like a spider, and you actually hear her music right around the corner. Just like Crave has for herself, she also has her own music box. And the only animatronic, and the only two kind of animatronics that can actually sing in the series. Funtime Freddy. Animatronic classification, Fun Time. Appearance, system location, and Help Wanted. Location, Circus Baby's Pizza World / also Circus Baby Entertainment and Rentals. Funtime Freddy can be seen anywhere in this location. Merchandise. He He also is seen as as sort of the logo of the game. And can actually be seen in the main menu. Anyways, let's move on. Is Henton Puppet Bon Bon. Animatronic classification fun time. Appearance, sister location, and help wanted. Location. Circus Babies Rituals / also Circus Babies Entertainment Rentals. Bon Bon. The name is famous for the classic Funtime Freddy meme, Bon Bon Go Get 'em. Bon Bon sort of talks back to Funtime Freddy, sort of a, let's say, psychic to Funtime Freddy. Also, it's the only animatronic without legs. Yeah, a body with lack of legs. Sure, he doesn't walk like this. Funtime Foxy, animatronic classification, Funtime. Appearance, sister location, UCN, and help wanted. Location, Circus Babies Rituals / Circus Baby Entertainment and Rentals. So Funtime Foxy's actually looks feminine, but no sir, he's actually a dude. Yeah, sort of weird, curious, until you hear his voice. Entered. Animatronic classification, endoskeleton, or Funtime. Appearance, the location, UCN, and help wanted. Also, Circus Babies Entertainment and Rentals. So, enters actually an amalgamation of each of the animatronics mentioned before. Enter the Spaghetti Clown also later on becomes another character, which we talk about a little bit later. Also, Enter is the only animatronic that wears a mask. Sure, you see it there in the beginning of the game, but it's gone when you finally see him. Surprise there. You actually see his mask in the beginning of the game, but when it's gone, it's gone. Moving on, Bitty Babs. AKA creepy enough and big, small, technically strong enough to open a door. Anyways, animatronic classification Funtime. As appearance, the location you see it, help wanted. Yeah, sort of weird. Location, maybe originally Circus Babies Ritual, but also appears in Circus Babies Entertainment and Rentals. So Baby Babs maybe act like a minions to Circus Baby, but turns out they can open a door. Turns out they might have a splink for that. Anyways, our next animatronic, the Mini Arenas, aka Below-Us Minions. Animatronic classification Funtime. Appearance, system location, UCN. In the role, cameo, help wanted, and special delivery. Location, also Circus Babies Ritual / Circus Babies Entertainment and Rentals. So Baby Babs are like So Mini Ria's like a Laura and Puppet hybrid, and don't believe what type of don't believe what secret thing that the Lucas board guy. Ugh. Anyways, speaking of, that's right, mini Rias are actually Laura's little minions. Here's the thing, they actually can jump scare without Laura in the original appearance. In that game, they're actually crawling up during the Night 4 statements. They actually also act like spiders. Don't believe me, look at their design. Almost exactly spiderish. Electrobab. Animatronic classification fun time. Appearance only, unfortunately only sister location, circus, movies, entertainment, and rentals. Electrobab is actually a reskin of Baby Bab. Actually, Electrobab, unfortunately, is the only animatronic sister location that doesn't have a jump scare. There's a lot of FNAF animatronics that never have jump scare, but his is a special case. Bonnet, aka Pink Bonbon. Animatronic classification fun time. Bonnet. Yeah, Bonnet. Animatronic classification fun time. Appearance, access location, UCN, and help wanted. Location, circus, movies, entertainment, and rentals. So, Bonnet is actually Pink Bonbon, yes, but is a female, also lacking legs. But also, unfortunately, it doesn't have a fun time. She doesn't have Fun Time Freddy to hold her hand. Maybe a Fun Time Fredbear would be a Fun Time Freddy. Maybe. Oh, speaking of another Freddy, Yendo animatronic classification, endoskeleton or fun time. Appearance, only sister location, it's custom night. Also, the location, circus, movies, entertainment, and rentals. Okay. So he's a young little guy. For some reason, he looks like an animatronic that needs a suit. However, could be theorized to be a Funtime Fredbear. If you really think about it. Okay. Lolbit. Animatronic classification, fun time. Appearance, sister location, UCN, and help wanted. It's sort of in that world, but not really, since it's not much known what was the appearance in that game, the location, circus, movies, entertainment, and rentals. You don't know, Help Wanted was the only game where Lolbit had a full body. Lolbit actually was originally just a head and just a distraction, but then later on started to have a jump scare. Okay, so we move on to the starting 5 games of the series. Now for the following ones. Starting with Scrap Baby. Animatronic classification Scrap. Appearance Pizzeria Simulator and UCN. Location Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. Well, 4th. Anyways, Scrap Baby is actually the old circus baby. She can see in the back alley of the game, in the sandwich molds, or in your office. Scrap Baby also has a claw for addition. I don't know where she gets that from. Appearance, animatronic classification, Scrap. Appearance, Pizzeria Simulator and New CN. Location, 4 Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. Scrap Trap is actually a more terrifying version of Springtrap Head. Maybe a pistachio one. Bolted Freddy. Animatronic classification, endoskeleton or scrap. Appearance, Pizzeria Simulator, UCM. Location, 4th Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. So, Bolton Freddy originally entered, but now as a bear form. And you might think that's bad enough that it add a Bolton Freddy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, meet Lefty. AKA animatronic named after a restaurant in real life. Thanks, Krista! Anyways, animatronic classification, Rockstar or maybe Scrap. Appearance, Pizzeria Simulator and UCN. Location, 4 Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. So Lefty's the animatronic that has the puppet inside of him. You don't know Lefty. It's actually pretty obvious. He's named Lefty because he's left-handed. Yeah, he's left-handed. That's explains why he's called Lefty. Rocket Gaming also made a song about this guy. Links in the description down below. It's just called Lefty, but in the middle of the song, he sings this. He on, come and penetrate inside me. Moving on. Helpy. Animatronic classification unclear. Appearances Pizzeria Simulator and UCN. Location 4 Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. So, Music Man is also is like a spire-like character. He's very kind of creepy, isn't he? Not just he looks like Spire, gets that smile. Anyways, Chip. Animatronic classification also clear. Appearance, Pizzeria Simulator, and UCN. The location for Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. So, El Chip actually can't ignore you with his ads. He also likes a jump scare, never having one. But El Chip is actually a beaver animatronic, inspiration by Chipper, one of Scott Cawthon's early creations. Oh, by the way, Chipper Son's Lumber Company, reason why he inspired that game to create that series of called Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, let me tell you why. He is a Christian, yet Mr. Scott Cawthon is a Christian. Because he originally created Christian-like games. That's all I just blame about it. Chipper and Son's Lumber Company was complaining about characters moving too much like animatronic animals. So what do you do? Made a horror game called Five Nights at Freddy's. Absolute genius. Moving on, Candy Cadet. Candy. Animatronic has its classification unclear. Appearance, pizza racing there, and short little cameo on UCM. Location for Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. He's a storyteller. Very creepy and interesting one at that. Candy Cat is only animatronic with a voice with text to speech. If you don't know, the text to speech voice or the robot voice, like I call it, is actually used for Go Animate. Funtime Chica. Animatronic classification, Funtime. Appearance, Pizza Race Simulator at UCN. Location for free. Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. So Funtime Chica is a little distraction when you see her. But she also the animatronic you can buy and purchase. She doesn't really harm you, but because she's not really like the other Chicas. Moving on, we have Rockstar Freddy. Animatronic classification Rockstar. Appearance Pizzeria Simulator in UCN. Location for Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria establishment. So now we'll move on to the Rockstar story with Mr. Please deposit 5 coins. So he constantly says that, but he's also the animatronic closely enough they can't harm you unless until a little later on. Rockstar Bonnie, animatronic classification, Rockstar. Appearance, Pizzeria Simulator, UCN. And let's not forget, location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria 4th establishment. So Rockstar Bonnie, like a bigger version of Toy Bonnie, he also has this weird, like, I don't know, sort of like Frank Sinatra sort of voice, but robot-ish. This is what he sounds like. Also, one of his voice lines is very hard to tell by his voice. Listen to this. I don't know. It says something else before he says guitar, but it's kind of confusing, doesn't it? I believe it's supposed to say, "I found my guitar." And then he says something afterwards, "I reach for the stars." I don't know. Something the guitar. It's kind of confusing unless you listen closely. Rockstar Chica. Animatronic classification Rockstar. Appearance Pizzeria Simulator and UCN. Location 4 Frame Bears Pizzeria Establishment. So Rockstar Chica is scared of what for signs. And they have a trying that's actually scared of look for signs. I guess that's the reason why she slowly walks towards you. So look for signs is actually your fear, right? That means other animatronics have fears, I don't know. But for some reason she's scared of the look for signs. She also sounds like an old woman. Rockstar Foxy. Animatronic classification Rockstar. Appearance Pizzeria Simulator and UCM. Location 4 Fred Bears Pizzeria Establishment. So now we have to find a Rockstar with a parrot and more pirate theme with a peg leg. Rockstar Foxy. Also, you had Rockstar Foxy. Also sounds like regular Foxy, but more silent, sweeter. Happy Frog. Animatronic classification mediocre melody. Appearance Pizzeria Simulator and UCM. Location Fazbear's Pizzeria Establishment. Oh yes, Happy Frog. Not so making me happy with her voice lines, but according to what I hear about the leaderboard, she practically sounds like a little kid. Also, she's actually immune. Well, she actually doesn't get affected by heat. Somehow. Well, not because real life frogs are cold-blooded. Mr. Hippo. Animatronic classification mediocre melody. Appearance Pizzeria Simulator and UCN. Basically a rambling on animatronic, but Mr. Hippo likes to tell his old stories. He's another storyteller. Not a very good one, though. He talks about bread. He's talking about making lemonade. He's talking about anything about Orville. Pretty much, if you get jump scared by this guy, he will talk about anything and go on for 11 minutes. He has the longest dialogue. I kid not, the longest voice of all the animatronics. His voice sounds more torturous than the animatronics themselves. why not theorize that UCN is hell, but you can have the hell you have with Mr. Hippo for a voice that goes on for 11 minutes. Moving on. Yo, I don't too feel that, but no, let's move on. Orville Elephant, aka the elephant that doesn't forget, not by killing, but at the same time sound as weird as his friends. What he calls Mr. Hippo a friend. I mean, he does explain about him a lot, but okay. So, animatronic classification, meteor ability, appearance, frame aspect, speeches, and UCN. Orville is an only animatronic that's an elephant, but is also named after a popcorn. Yes, I said it, an actual popcorn named Orville. This guy, according to what I've seen, he can do magic tricks because he actually holds that wand. Ned Bear. Animatronic classification. And mediocre melody. Appearance, frame, passport, pizza restaurant, UCN, location, 4 frame, passport, pizza restaurant, establishment. Ned Bear. Ugly. Rip-off name, Fredbear. Rip-off design, Freddy Fazbear himself. It makes sense he's a version of Freddy. Moving on. Pig Patch. Animatronic classification, meteor abilities. Appearance, picture via similar and UCN. Location, 4 frame passports, pizza via establishment. Okay. Pig Patch. Nice little banjo at the end of the voice lines. I think he's the closest mediocre melody I liked. If I'm being honest. And then trash the game. Animatronic classification on the clear. Appearance, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Similar, and UCN. Their names are Bucket Bob, Mr. Hugs, Mr. Can Do, Stan, and Number 1 Craig. They are the loud glitchy noise animatronics, actually. Well, they aren't really animatronics, but they sort of do count. Location, 4 frame Hasbro's Pizzeria establishment. Trash the game. Whispering / what was that noise animatronic? Moving on, DD and XOR. Animatronic classification, toy and shadow respectively. Appearance, kind of sort of just UCN, but one of them appears from that world, but not really. The location, it's unclear what location UCN is. It's not hell, not purgatory. It's not really that. Those, neither of those. Really unclear what location UCN is. DDN and XO are the only animatronics that spawned other characters. Anyways, Glitch Trap. Animatronic classification digital. Yep, he's a digital Bonnie. Appearance help wanted in the upcoming security breach. Location Frey Hasbro's virtual experience. So this digital Bonnie Glitch Trap, it actually can be unlocked by unlocking 16 tapes. Listen by Tape Girl. Yes, another guy in the series. First phone guy, phone dude, hand eater, whatever that role is called, the pizza race in there. And now, Tape Girl. Yep. Now, yeah, the girl giving you advice. Glitch Trap is also the incorrectly named malware. But may I notice that's a nickname, that's not a real name. He's reverted many names, but the most famous one is Glitch Trap. Plush babies. Animatronic classification also unclear. But maybe plush. Animatronic kind of. Appearance help wanted. Only help wanted. Location Frey Hasbro's virtual experience. So plush babies is like these tiny, small versions of baby circus baby itself. Unfortunately, the only appearance was in help wanted. I think they might be over this like. I don't know. Dreadbear, aka sort of, but it's not really Frankenstein. Animatronic classification is Nightmare, and the appearance is just help wanted, and the location, Freddy Fazbear's experience / Halloween theme version. The DLC character Dreadbear is actually Franken Freddy, and of course we need to stop right there. How many Freddy's do we need? We don't need more than just what we wanted. I think it's fine to have multiple versions of characters. Anyways, let's move on. Grim Foxy. Incorrectly known as Jackal Foxy. Animatronic classification Nightmare. Appearance only help wanted and with its DLC. Location Frey Hasbro's virtual experience Halloween themed. So Grim Foxy is actually another Foxy, and also he's practically a Jackal Foxy. That's how he's incorrectly named. Also because maybe he's kind of inspired by the Grim Reaper. Maybe. Anyways, move on to part 2. See you soon. Goodbye.